Okay, today is 23rd December 2021. Today is what? Thursday? Okay. Time flies, the entire year has flown, I would say, much faster than we thought. And I hope the good times also come in much faster because we've been through a lot with COVID, Omicron, etc. But even scientists are saying that Omicron is not going to be as devastating as COVID. Though it is one of those variants, but it's not going to be as bad as it was. And in my opinion, I think by March or April next year, we should be seeing the endemic. So it's maximum of another 3-4 months. But we all need to start living with this, stay more careful, keep social distancing, wear masks, etc. wherever we need to. Okay, today 23rd December is when in 1795, I guess, 23rd of December, George Washington, who was the first American soldier, statesman, and founding father. He served as the first president of the United States of America. Right, so let's look at some of his best quotes. He was one of the greatest leaders of all time. He was first president of the USA. Now look at what he says: the harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. See, that's what is quite motivating from George Washington. When he took over, he said, "My first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, vanished from the earth." So when he took over in 1790s, there was war, and that's why he says he wanted to banish it from the earth. But then what we wanted to banish from earth now is the biggest plague, which is the virus that we are all fighting. He says real men despise battle, but will never run from it. So real men stand against everything, fight, and then triumph at the end. Okay. He says, associate yourself. He also talks about the relationship, how a man should be, how a woman should be. Associate yourself with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. Associate yourself with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. For it is better to be alone than to be in bad company. For it is better to be alone than to be in bad company. Alright. Okay, what else? Mankind, when left to themselves, are unfit for their own government. That's his political view. Okay. Something on rapid growth that he talks about. Okay. What else? What else? Okay. George Washington, who was the first president of the United States, and made some great quotes, which I shared with you now. Okay, let me see if we have a couple of 2 or 3 more. Okay. If the freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led like sheep to slaughter. So that's his freedom of speech that he's talking about. Alright. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. So we all have excuses to give, right? If someone were to be asked why you didn't do workout yesterday, so they come up with so many excuses. Ultimately not realizing that it is for their own good they should be exercising, right? So he says, instead of, it's better to give no bad excuse. Okay, it's better to be silent. It's better to give no excuse at all than to be giving any bad excuse. All right, today that's it for today. So we'll see you later. Cheers.